You're listening to the Ecosystem Approach show. I'm Jason.
And I'm Patricia.
We discovered that human potential is severely limited when you program humans like a machine, which is standard practice today for self-improvement.
The Ecosystem Approach teaches you how to uncover your infinite potential by using natural methods that are truly revolutionary. Join us now for the Ecosystem Approach show. This is Jason and Patricia Roan for the Ecosystem Approach, talking about 3 essential abilities entrepreneurs must have by using the Ecosystem Approach.
You know, I've wanted to do this show for a long time.
Okay.
And part of it is because the stuff that we're talking about today, a lot of it's been so discredited.
No.
And a lot of people say, I don't want to do any of that. But I maintain, and I've maintained this all along, because we teach actual skills and abilities, bring forth talents that people don't know that they have.
Exactly.
This is essential.
Yes.
And if you don't think this is essential, you don't have to listen. You don't have to believe it.
Right.
You know, nothing we say today, we're asking you to believe, but we know it works.
Right.
And if you decide to opt out,
okay,
that's okay, but it's at, you're going to be at a competitive disadvantage. And one of the things we know about entrepreneurs is that they need every single advantage they can because it's the big companies versus
dog eat dog world.
It really is David
yes.
and Goliath all the time.
Well, and so that brings up, I want to talk about self-knowledge. Self-knowledge is so important. I'm going to start with, it leads to self-confidence, then strength and clarity. And yes, there's many more things.
A lot of people, I know a lot of people out there, to be an entrepreneur, you have to have a certain level of self-confidence anyways. Can you have too much?
Yeah, well,
you can have arrogance. Arrogance is not self-confidence.
Yes.
And knowing the difference when you have self-knowledge, if you have a tendency toward arrogance, you can have problems with employees, you can have problems with vendors, you can have problems with customers.
That is absolutely correct.
But self-knowledge isn't about one thing exactly. It's about knowing yourself. And the most important part of self-knowledge that I think is you've got this amazing, you yourself are this amazing entity that can bring forth from nothing a business that was just your concept in your mind, and all of a sudden it's working, it's functioning, it's getting money.
And I'd call that a wealth of knowledge. And yet we know that you don't have everything you need right off the top. So I'm going to jump in and say it's one of the reasons why using the ecosystem approach can help you every single day with success. Go ahead, Jason. I interrupted.
So self-knowledge is not, a lot of people, we take a test and we think interests and that sort of thing.
Sure.
That's way too mundane. Mm-hmm. Knowing yourself is knowing how you operate in the world and how to maximize that asset. Your best, you as an entrepreneur are your greatest asset.
That is correct.
And without self-knowledge, you don't know how to maximize that. Now, we've been doing this for 25 years.
Yes.
We're still getting information about ourselves that is very valuable that we use every single day. Mm-hmm. And some people say, oh, well, I don't know if I want to know myself because there's all this bad stuff. Okay. There always is. And,
no matter who you are.
But if you see it as, in terms of layers, you have the bad stuff on top, and underneath is where the gold is.
That's exactly
I guarantee
right.
you, if you can remove that bad stuff out of the way, the gold is underneath that.
Yes.
And if you're an entrepreneur, you wanted to do this, you have this desire to do this, there's something special about you, and you want to bring forth something in the world. You want to create something. It's a creative process.
Exactly.
And without that self-knowledge, it's not going to, you're not going to know how to do it. You're not going to know how to use your most important asset in the best possible way.
Okay.
And we're going to talk more about that in the show.
We are.
This is our pre-show, and we're just talking about this to get you excited about the actual show.
And know that please come and join us. the next subject on this is working with energy. And most people go, I don't know about that.
I don't want to work with that.
I have to tell you something. I have seen some of the most amazing things come out of working with energy. It's so exciting to see happen. There was a situation. Talk about it.
There's so many fuddy-duddies out there that say, I don't want to talk about that. You next, go on, leave me alone. But the things you can do with this are amazing. And if you're someone who's struggling already, maybe you're not capitalized well enough, maybe you're a female, maybe you're in a place that has some limitations, working with the energy can be amazing. So let me give you one example. We were talking to client earlier, and she was having problems with this one particular client.
Yes.
That was grumpy.
Over and over and over again.
And she was afraid that they were going to lose the account.
Correct. It was a big account.
It was a big account. It was an important account. And she was talking to Patricia. Well, let's just remove the negative energy between you and this person.
Yeah.
And so,
okay.
So what did she say?
So she said, "Oh, you can do that," and I said, "You bet you can." Let's see what happens. So I helped with removing the energy. I asked a few particulars, nothing major, but a few particulars, and I said, "Do me a favor and get back to me if you can, and let me know the outcome." Well, I didn't hear anything for. I'm going to say a few hours, and then I got a text, and the text said, quote, "You were right." and I knew exactly what it meant. And she said, this is amazing, because what the negative energy you removed actually saved this client.
So you can use it. I'm going to make a bold statement.
Okay.
All the problems, challenges, and difficulties that you have as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, are connected to negative energy. And if you have a means to remove the energy itself, we go all the way around the barn, so to speak, with these strategies and techniques, with the ultimate objective to remove the energy.
Yes.
We say as intuitives, just to remove the dang energy first. I got so excited, I pounded on the desk, and I lost the camera. So forgive me, but that's how exciting I am about this. When you can remove the negative energy, magical things happen.
Yes.
And so we're running out of time. There's too many things.
Okay,
I'm too excited about this.
Yes. There's one more topic I want you to talk about. Refined intuition.
Oh,
Jason.
my gosh.
Yes.
Business owners are known for saying, I trust my gut. Well, as intuitives, we've been intuitives for 25 years longer, really.
Actually, yes.
And we're going to say this. Your intuition can't be trusted out of the box. I guarantee you, without the work that we do, your intuition is can be really wrong at the worst possible time.
So we suggest a few tools.
We have the tools using the ecosystem approach. We're not going to get into it here today.
That is correct.
But when you use the ecosystem approach, you start removing the negative energy attached to yourself, and your intuition explodes.
And so you creatively get ideas, or creativity comes in that has been blocked, and you get ideas about how to work with, a person, how to work with a
business
situation.
problem.
Yes, absolutely.
With the market for your business, all these things.
Yes.
Data analysis at its core
is
determining the energy of a situation.
That is correct.
And when you just can see the energy of the situation and then remove it, my gosh, magical things happen.
Yes. So, Jason, I'm going to remind the audience and tell you, number one, join us. Please join us for this show. Be sure to watch the full version of the show that we talked about here.
We'll put a link in the description below.
Thank you, Jason. And this is Jason and Patricia Roan talking about the ecosystem approach. By the way, bring a friend with you.
Yes.
Thank you for listening to the Ecosystem Approach Show with Jason and Patricia. I'm Patricia. Tune in every week as we discuss practical ways to apply the ecosystem approach and develop your potential to live your life on your terms. For more information, visit our website at theecosystemapproach.org.